Holy shit, Batman. What a finish to the Denver Nuggets Utah Jazz series. I only saw the fourth quarter, but what I saw was an absolute dogfight. Uh, you had players basically hip checking each other. You had Donovan Mitchell just jumping up and down, looking like I don't know how to explain this and not sound like a crazy person jumping up and down like a Mormon hot sauce, I guess. I don't know what else is in Utah. But like Denver did win. They won by 2 points at the final minute. Mike Conley, the signing at the start got a lot of like, "What are you doing here?" type thing. Missing a 3 point a three a 3 point shot in the last minute to win the game. You at the end you see Donovan Mitchell on the floor and it looked like he was heartbroken. Jamal Murray, good Canadian. I'm gonna say good Canadian kid. I feel like I'm going to talk like Don Jerry here. Good Canadian kid. Came down and helped him up. You saw Jokic playing some old school back to the basket basketball. It was a great fourth quarter. It was a dogfight. I'm not even a fan of either of the teams. My whole life, even watching the NBA with Denver, I started watching different games when Allen Iverson was traded there. Allen Iverson was one of the first players I ended up seeing. It was an absolute dogfight of a fourth quarter. I was watching the Raptors and Celtics game. Go Raptors, but man, that was a dogfight. Um, the Nuggets are going on now to face the Clippers. Both teams played defensively really well, but that was a dogfight. Just watching Mitchell's excitement and seeing that was interesting, and just seeing how into it he is. Growing up watching mostly hockey, growing up in small town Newfoundland, you don't see a lot of emotion from players. Hockey is the most, rah 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 sport. Yes, there is. Like, yeah, but that was just nuts to see. It was an absolute dogfight. The Nuggets win. I think I'm now more of a fan of the Utah Jazz than I've ever was. Just seeing Mitchell play. I mean, when I was in St. John's, I saw a kid wearing a Donovan Mitchell jersey, and this was in St. John's, Newfoundland. It might have been at a Costco, or it might have been at a superstore, but we're nowhere near Utah. I'm not. Maybe the kid was from Utah, but I doubt it. And it was just an odd thing. And now I get why that kid was wearing a Mitchell jersey. I saw him play tonight, and he hard nosed man. He was fighting for balls. It was a scrappy game. It was low scoring. It was 80-78. Let me just check the score because it was a low scoring game. It just ended. I don't have the score written down or anything, but that was. Just give me 1 second here. Yeah, it was 80-78, so it was a low scoring game, but it was game seven, and that was scrappy. It was a good scrappy game, good defensive game. People just scrambling for loose balls, leads going back and forth. Like if you ever saw a heavyweight boxing match, you want them to just punch and fight and blow for blow. It was a last possession game, and you got to feel bad for Donovan Mitchell and Mike Conley. Missing the last second shot, and Mitchell at the last possession, Denver came up the court. They had the clock. They were in the lead. I don't know why they shot and missed. They could have just kept the ball. But it was a dogfight. I'm not going to make a prediction of the next season. I know Denver now has the Clippers. I know the Clippers were a favorite this year with Kawhi. The Clippers were a playoff team last year, but it was a dogfight. I'm now more of a Donovan Mitchell fan than I think I would have been. Probably going to watch a lot more Jazz now. Anyway, if you're just browsing your way through and you stumble upon this video, make sure to hit like and subscribe. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Have a great night. Bye.